So I'm going to take you through a full MMA strength training workout or strength training session. This follows a similar template to what is in the MMA strength and conditioning blueprint. So make sure you grab that down in the description or pinned in the first comment. That lays out the exact structure that I typically like to use. Now I could throw a lot of other advanced methods to develop strength and power within these sessions, make it look all cool for YouTube, Instagram, etc. But I'm going to keep this one bare bones basic, something that you can follow pretty much most of your training year. And then if you want some variation, you can add in things like complex training, French contrast, accommodating resistance, etc, etc. But I'm going to show you a very basic structure you can follow. You can even follow this exact session. But again, this is not something you just do standalone. The idea of training is that every session builds into the next session. What you do previously builds into the one you're doing now. What you're doing now builds into the next session, and it just ever flows forward. It's not just random sessions put together. So just bear that in mind if you're looking to do something. Don't just add in random thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record the whole session. I'll do a voiceover for you. So I'll show you right now. All right, so we're starting the session with some single leg line hops, lateral and forward and back. This is the extensive plyometric portion of the workout, essentially low amplitude plyometrics, improves lower limb stiffness, improves our ability to go from eccentric to concentric. Again, typically we would do extensive plyometrics maybe in a more preparation phase, but it's always good to have in there. Like, just because something moves from phase to phase doesn't mean you completely get rid of it. You can still do these things. Jumping rope's another option you can do for this as well. And I just did 2 sets of essentially 20 contacts each leg, going lateral and forward and back. So relatively simple. Again, you can kind of change this to how you want regarding the modality of how you do it, and you can also do more or less volume again depending. This is after a general warm-up, so this would be almost like an extended warm-up to get you ready for some I guess more of the more power-based movements. And also you can tack on some like almost like robustness circuit there. You can superset this as well with like neck work, shoulder work, whatever, I guess other stuff that you need to do or want to do here as an example. And then went into our first unloaded, I guess, plyometric / power movement, and that was a broad jump bound, and supersetted that with incline explosive push-ups. So this was 3 sets of 8 and 3 sets of 5. Repeated jumps, explosive push-ups. I love the incline explosive push-up, especially if you don't have a medicine ball, like I'm at home in a garage gym, don't have a medicine ball or wall to throw it against. Having the incline takes some of the body weight off, makes it more velocity based. So give that a go. These broad jump bounds are pretty tough, so make sure you're prepared to do them. You can do one broad jump at a time, walk back as an example as well. So that was the power superset there. And then a little change of shoes, getting into the weightlifting shoes here before going to the main full body power movement. Today it was power cleans off the blocks just because I felt like doing them. Again, you can do any weightlifting derivative in this example. You can do high pulls, clean pulls, snatch pulls, power, like there's a billion of them. Obviously depends on your skill level, etc. I just worked up to 3 doubles here at around 75-80% 1RM. Nothing too heavy, just nice and fast to get these going. So again, any weightlifting derivative works. Even heavy throws, kettlebell swings also work as a substitute too. And then the main lower body lift, I was hoping to have the safety squat bar be delivered, but that doesn't come until today. So this one was with the barbell. It's just a split squat. I just actually worked up to 1 set of 5, so kind of 2 sets of 5, 2 working sets of 5 on this one, each leg. Again, you can do any other squat variation you want to do. You can even do machine work here. But I wanted to do something single leg just because I'd done broad jump bounds and the power clean. So single leg work, worked up to 70 kilos for 5 each leg. If you do have a safety squat bar, really good to do because you can do them hand supported, increases the stability, means you can load it even heavier, which is even better, especially for your maximal strength work. So give these a go. You can also do boogie hands. Yeah, there's just a billion variations you can do. Just to pick a squat pattern and make sure that you're pain free, etc, etc with these. So yeah, the lower body, this is I guess the main lower body push movement. And then quick little couple of warm-up sets for this one. An upper body superset, 2 sets of 5 of close grip bench, supersetted with 2 sets of 5 of the barbell row. I think this was one of the warm-up sets there with just 70 kilos. There's a lot of different ways to do the barbell row. I like to do it from the floor each time. If you want to do it more explosive style, you can, like more momentum with the body. I actually have that exercise as part of the competition prep for the grapplers in the Sweet Science Fighting Underground. So yeah, you can check that out there. But this is just more strict style, pulling to the belly button, really smashing the back and lats. That was 80 kilos. This is 90. So Just doing sets of 5 close grip bench here for our upper body movement. Again, don't have to do bench press, dumbbells, incline. There's like weighted push-ups. So many options you can use. And just 2 sets. Just 2 sets. You don't even have to do sets of 5. That's just what I did today. You can kind of cycle through from week to week. You can do, for the pressing movement, heavy pressing, I would recommend going anywhere from like 2 reps to maybe 6. For those rows, I would go probably 5 on the lowest and then up to like 8 to 10, depending on obviously what you're trying to achieve. And then finish with a little ab superset. I love the superset for the trunk, a barbell sit up, and then supersetted with a barbell side bend. Just the 2 sets. Typically, you're looking at 8 to 10 reps of each. And I've worked up to, I think, 35 kilos doing both supersetted in my competitive weightlifting days, but it's been a while, so I started with just the bar. This is killer. Give this a go as well. So this is just the trunk work at the end. You don't have to do this. You could skip this altogether depending on the day, etc. You can also replace this with carry variations. So things like farmer's walks, bear hug carries, Zercher carries, fireman's carries, or like with sandbags, etc. Those will also be considered your trunk or core work. If you want something a little low level, you can do something like this. And it makes a good superset to finish your session. You can also make sure, actually in the description, make sure you get that MMA strength conditioning blueprint. That will be updated soon with new conditioning information in there as well. You can see, struggle to get up on that one. Sometimes you get it wrong, you gotta almost give yourself a little more momentum as you get tired with the bar and the sit-up. Yeah, it's brutal. You want to resist as slow as you can on the way down, and that's really where I guess you could say it's most challenging. The side bends are good too. If you have like a back extension machine, you can do your side bends on the back extension machine, which is really nice as well, kind of like a bodyweight version. But again, I don't have one in my little garage gym, so using the barbell side bend variation it works, and it just shows you can get a lot done with minimal equipment. So if there's anything else you want me to see, let me know down in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.